All right, we're live. We're almost live. Yeah, we're live now. Hey, everybody, welcome to the pre-show. Monday night. Happy Labor Day. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And if you're listening to us, hey, you probably ate a big snack, grilling out, and now you get to fall asleep.
Listen to our soothing voices as we put you to sleep. This
Yeah.
is
I don't know that
Outbreak
we're
Weekly,
good like
AMSR.
ASMR, I don't think we are, no.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're not that. We're just typical boring. We're like watching sports on Sunday. We're that boring. Anyway, I just gardened today. Relaxed, cleaned the house a little bit. Did a portion of my carpet in here that has a heavy traffic area.
Well, the
And
true
I am
spirit of the holiday is to not do a damn thing.
well. We live in a society, Batman. So I also watched. I'm a little over halfway through of with Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, and it's quite good. I'm having
How
a
is
very
that
good
not a
time with it.
one-sitting movie?
I have a kid who's autistic
Okay,
and
okay.
makes my wife run away from the movie, and then I'm like, well, I got to
Yeah,
do a
it's
podcast now. Yeah,
yeah,
we
it's
Alright.
it's hard when you get
we
when you
Yeah, it
haven't
get
was
watched.
fine.
kids.
Yeah, it was fine.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think
we
they
had
did a
Kids,
good
movie
job,
time gets in the way.
finding a
yeah.
way for Harrison Ford to have action scenes without, pretending he's not like an 80-year-old man,
Well, he's 70. Indiana Jones
What
is
the fuck ever,
70
man.
in
He's
the
old.
movie. Well, I wanted to look it up because
Okay,
I was like, Jesus, I hope
he's
I'm that spry
Oh, he is
when I'm
amazingly spry for his
70
age, but
years old,
most of
dude.
the
What?
stunts
yeah,
are like car
Yeah,
chases,
yeah,
like things
it's
that
it's
I and I think that's to the movie's credit, right? I mean, they're things that I could
yes,
realistically accept an older
yeah,
gentleman who's in way better shape than I'll ever be,
yeah,
being capable of doing.
yeah.
I hope
My
when I'm
favorite.
his age I
Oh,
can
go
move
ahead.
around that freely.
Yeah, no shit. I think my favorite angle to it, at least halfway through, I'm a little over halfway through, so I mean, no spoilers, but I already know everything that happens. But anyway, um, like the all right. Usually, Indiana Jones hooks up with somebody and has an adventure. In this, he's not really hooking up with somebody. He's like tailing their ass too. You know what I mean? There's like
Yeah.
multiple antagonists, kind of, and switching sides and misunderstandings and secrets. And I love that angle to it. It really felt like it was still Indiana Jones, but still fresh. And it opened up wild, with that train scene. And yeah, dude, it was really good,
And
man.
the
Or it
movie
is.
would have been a lot shorter if they had just been like, "No, rocket scientist goons, you're not coming with us to arrest these people. Stay the fuck in the van." You know?
Right.
I have not seen it yet, so I cannot comment on the movie.
You should check it out. It's not
It's
bad.
good. I enjoy
Not
it.
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I know it's on
probably
Disney Plus
my
right now. So.
third favorite indie movie, I guess.
Oh wow, really? Third?
Ooh,
I would put
Well,
it right
my
in line. They keep getting worse. I mean, that's not a bad thing,
my
but
favorite is still Last Crusade,
okay,
and,
okay, you redeemed yourself a
okay,
little bit there.
and
that's
my
fair.
least
That's
favorite
fair.
is Temple of Doom.
I adore the Temple of Doom so much, man. I love it
Well,
so much. That's my favorite one.
it's
Well,
it's
and I say that
it's a
I don't
prequel
know.
technically, so
I mean, yeah, technically, but I love how that one opens too. Anything goes. I just love that stupid shit so much. I love it. Anyway, oh, we got a comment. Then we'll do the show. Oh, it's Jeff. What's up, Jeff? What's
hey
up,
Jeff.
Hey,
dude?
Jeff.
Did you catch the bullies last night, Jeff? Let us know. Let's start this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bullies was fantastic. They read that Batman Catwoman book
Well,
just
there's
because I liked it so
electricity
much.
in the air, folks. A palpable hue of anticipation.
Man, really hyping us up today.
I know. I hate that one. I don't know why I even went with that one.
No, I do kind of miss movies like that, or just kind of,
Oversold.
well, self-consciously dumb movies.
Oh, they try to do it now, but everything has to be so relative. Greetings, geeks. Welcome back. Another episode of This Geek and Comics Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Gomer Taylor, Andy hanging out,
Hey,
doing the
hey.
previews. Oh, he fell asleep, dude. They are up so late, Jeff. You talking about the Comic Book Bully show? They do their show at like
Yeah,
midnight.
they do it at like
It's
1
very
o'clock
late.
in the
I
morning
listened to it
here.
the day after. Yeah, I listened to it the day after. Yeah. No, you didn't drop the ball, dude.
No, man. I mean,
Don't
Yeah,
don't
we
drop the ball.
sleepy, bro. We
they
sleepy.
operate under such hours that they cannot reasonably expect people to tune in live.
Yeah, and they do
Yeah.
get some people watching live, which is freaking great.
More
some
power
people-
to them, but
yeah, on that
yeah.
third shift. All right, it's a weird week, not because of any of the comics coming out, but of more problems at Diamond. It may
Yep.
not even be a problem; it might just be the evolution of what the Previews World website is going to become. These are all books coming out September 6th, tomorrow on the 5th. So if you see something, say something, chat. If you want us, damn, I'm flying here. If you want us to talk about a book, we will definitely talk about it. We know there's a delay, so we'll come back. But you'll notice Image Comics only has 2 books coming out. That is fucking wrong. Wrong as shit. The rest of the books are down in the randos.
Damn it, Previews World.
So I don't know if this is actually like an evolution of stuff that is going to happen even more because Image is no longer, being distributed solely by Diamond. So we'll have to wait and see. Dude, if I was Diamond, I would quit being such bitches and just give everybody their own section. It was different when you had everybody and there were like premier publishers that you gave special shit to. Just here's the whole list, here's the whole list of publishers, right? That's the order. Everything gets its own damn section, and just stop. Just stop, Diamond. Just stop. It ain't that hard. It's just putting SKUs in a website every week.
I mean, it does seem like they're kind of cutting off their nose to spite their face at this point.
Spider face, exactly.
Their own website is just less navigable than it should be,
Yeah, and this is still what a lot of people use to find the books. Yeah, otherwise you got to go to like 3 different websites, But anyway, Nightclub collects that. Go ahead.
I go to let's see. I go to League of Comic Geeks for my information.
Oh, maybe I'll have to check that out.
I find out things in real time. That's what the main reason I participate in this show is to find out what's coming out this week.
Yeah. So Nightclub, Mark Millar, great book. Also seen in The Big Game, which is big crossover. And then Per Evil is, man, do you remember this, Andy? I get this confused with that Dark Horse book about the demon cat, but that is not this book.
No, isn't this the the lady from? Isn't she from like hell or something like that? Leader of like some sort of demon.
Is this supposed to be like a demonic Neko girl or something? I don't know what.
I don't remember.
See, I don't remember too much either. It must not have been as good as we wanted it to be. But anyway, we will talk about more Image comic books in a little bit, and possibly more Boom books after the Boom section, and so on and so forth.
They're all messed up because Diamond.
It's all messed up.
It's fucking chaos here nowadays.
Boom. It is. It's like chaos. So Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer #2. Her name is not actually Buffy. I'm not really sure how that works. The first issue didn't explain it, and I'm not going to read the rest. But I may pick this up. Firefly, the Fall Guys. Yeah. Sam Humphries is writing it. Jordi Perez is doing the art. It's got a Francesco Francavilla cover, which looks okay.
Man, that's a lot of good creators.
Another adventure with the. Yeah.
This is going to be another adventure tie-in to the Firefly saga. So the mission in between missions, as it were.
I love that stuff. So. Yeah, they could literally have an ongoing going on, all the time, set in that universe. Just little side shit, little stories, of how they hung out on a day off or something. You know what I mean? There's so much material there that they still haven't.
And with the writing team, it's going to be pretty good. So,
yeah. What I think is going to be the big book over at Boom this week, however, is this Skinwalker book. Now, really, we need Dave here because he's all into these cryptids, and this is like about the ranch, the Skinwalker Ranch. Zach Thomas, Valeria Burzo. This is a Martin Simmons cover, by the way. He does Department of Truth's interior art, and it's just wonderful. So, yeah, it's basically a couple of ghost guys are going to visit the shit and have crazy stuff. The Gorman Ranch is what it's called.
Are they dealing with actual skinwalkers of Native American born?
I don't know for sure. It's like they're dealing with the scientific investigations that are going on there. So yeah,
but they're doing it at the ranch where it originated.
At the ranch, yeah. It's category defying tale. So it's going to be difficult to know what they're really doing there.
I don't know much about.
And then Once Upon a Time at the End of the World continues that. Yeah, Dave's really the cryptids guy around here. The weird shit that goes, silent in the night.
I don't know that skinwalkers are like cryptids or if they're just like straight up mythology. But if there's like, I don't think I know anything about this Skinwalker Ranch. That might be like a creepypasta or something. I don't know.
I think it's an actual place where shit is actually happening. See, that's why we need Dave because he knows, he knows all about that shit. Yeah, he's wild.
I mean, the only thing I
Batman
know about skinwalkers is they're like changelings, so that's all I know. So
yeah, something like that. Yeah. See, I don't even know any of those terminologies. I know changeling because I watched Star Trek. Anyway, Batman 137. Why is this important? Because Gotham War Part 2, Gotham War Part 1 was very good. I had a really, really good time with it. It was my favorite book of the week last week. So, yeah, I'm going to be reading the hell out of this. It's easy to explain. Basically, Catwoman has organized all of the minor thugs in Gotham and trained them to be better at their job. So they only rob rich people. Crime rate has been reduced 70%. Batman wakes up after night terrors, which is freaking stupid. But anyway,
I'm glad that's
he
over.
he is now like pissed off at her. Like he wants full on justice. No, we can't do that. My parents were rich, and so we'll see how that pans out. The Bat family is going to be, choosing sides and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm really anxious I'm hopeful that the characterizations, are on point, that they make sense. Yeah, a lot of covers for that one, of course. Moving on. They're doing the Prelude. I guess this was the free comic book day issue. They're selling more of those as a thing. Anyway, another big release, probably the biggest release of the week over at DC. Birds of Prey, #1. Kelly Thompson is writing it. This is, as far as I know, her first ongoing at DC. So, yeah, there you go. Leonardo Romero, who did Hawkeye with her, and Jordi Belair is doing colors, of course. I mean, Jordi Belair, Wonder Woman. I mean, you don't have to say that. If you don't know who Jordi Belair is by this time, email me. I'll send you my address. You could come over, and I'll hit you in the head with a tack hammer. But
really enticing proposition
awesome.
You got for him there.
This is a weird team. It makes sense except for Big Barda. Big Barda seems like way OP for this.
Yeah,
team,
she
man.
seems like she throws the power scaling up pretty high. I mean, otherwise the second most powerful person here is Black Canary, who's not weak, but she's not like fucking Thor like Big Barda is.
Yeah, I mean, that might be something they're doing that Big Barda needs to be there, but yeah, that's a little out there.
But hey, this should be fun. You had me at Kelly Thompson writing Birds of Prey.
There you go. Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Oh yeah,
Blue Beetle. Yeah, Blue Beetle #1. A new ongoing for Jamie Reyes.
Just in time for the movie.
Yeah, just in time for the movie on streaming, maybe by the time the whole thing comes out. But yeah, the way that movie panned out in the theaters, I would imagine it's going to be streaming like by the end of this sentence. Because
I mean, it was the #1 movie.
Yeah, it was the #1 movie by $2 million, and the #2 movie was Barbie, which had been #1 for like 6 weeks, and then the next week, I thought Barbie was going to go back up. I'm just saying, you're right. It was
it's not as successful as Barbie. No, it's not even close as that successful.
Only $25 million, and Barbie in like its 5th or 6th week was only shy $2 million from beating it. I mean, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying I really have to believe that WB wanted a whole lot more out of that movie than what they got.
Maybe they did, but regardless of like what you're fucking taking the man's line here, Gomer. You fucking
I am kind of
because the question should be, was the movie good? And I thought it was, but you're over here talking about the fucking WB bottom line like a fucking shill.
I am
everything you've ever hated.
Licking the boots. It is Labor Day, okay?
Are you sure you can finish the podcast? You don't have to go suck off the WB executive for us here? Come on, Gomer. Get your head out of your ass.
I love how you keep me on my toes. You're absolutely right. All
the
things
bottom line
have
is the
pointed to
WB
it
made
being
money
a good movie.
and nobody cared.
Yeah. All things have pointed to it being a very good movie. I'm going to bootleg it as soon as possible because that's how I stick it to the man.
Now you're just trying to
a lot of great covers for that. I know. Now I know. Oh, nice blue blank cover. That's
one of those like con covers you can get to take to Artist Alley there.
Yeah. City Boy #4 of 6. I've really been enjoying this book. It's about a kid who can basically communicate with cities. Basically, that's it. He can do other things, but he really just compels them to do it.
Yeah, we're finally in the part where we've been looking forward to, where he gets to go on like a tour of the different cities, meet other superheroes. Looks like it's Bloodhaven and Nightwing this week. I'm sure we'll get Batman and Gotham soon after. Good shit.
we'll get that little dog. We'll probably get Oracle in this issue. Very excited. Very excited. We get a deceased trade for $30. That's nice. Oh, here we go. Fire and Ice. Welcome to Smallville. Dawn of DC book about Fire and Ice. There you go.
I'm curious why they'd go to Smallville of all places, which is like famously a place where nothing fucking happens.
Yeah. Superman sent the Justice Leaguers packing for Smallville following an extremely public and disastrous mission. That was all Guy Gardner's fault. This happened in an annual.
Yeah, that was a backup issue. That Power Girl issue. Yeah.
Yes, it was the backup in the Power Girl issue, and that was fine. That was a solid, read. So yeah, I'll check this out. The Superman stuff has been great, so I will continue to.
Yeah, I mean the Superman stuff.
$7 is a lot, but
yeah, the Superman stuff is good enough across the board that I'll give this a second look. At least when otherwise I might not have.
Oh. Yeah, it's only $4. The $7 is the foil variant. Sorry.
Oh, that's a lot better. I was going to spend $7 on
a
comic book.
Yeah, right. Ooh, it does have a Dotson cover though, for the main.
The Dotson's the cheap one. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oh man, I love it. They're doing like American Gothic. That's a lot of fun.
Yes, that's what I can never remember that. I always say, the old man and his cousin or whatever.
It's American Gothic because of the window behind them, which is a Gothic style window shape.
Yeah.
The fun fact, the guy in that painting was the artist dentist. He just thought he had a good farmer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's awesome. So Fire and Ice getting a lot of variant covers. So. Ooh, it's getting a Jen Bartel cover. Oh, awesome.
That might be worth paying the extra $1 for. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it might. That's freaking amazing. That is just I love Jen Bartel's art so much. Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 10, continues that. JSA hits the halfway point with issue number 6. This is Jeff Johns' big epic, tying the past and the future to the present in what's really a unique way, man. He's really done his work on this book. He really has. You can tell he loves that shit.
Yeah, this is fun if you like to see a curated presentation of DC history. Jeff Johns has a great eye for that sort of thing. Last issue seemed pretty conclusive. They beat the big bad guy, but I guess we got more story to tell, and I'm glad because I've been enjoying this a lot.
Yeah, me too. Yep. Me too. Fear State from the Nightwing stuff. I think that was even before Tom Taylor took over.
I think it was during. I think this was they did all the Fear State stuff last year, I want to say.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it is Tom Taylor, Robbie Rodriguez. Peacemaker tries hard, number 5 of 6. Dave's loving that book. It's good. It's got a Deadpool, sort of feel to it. Poison Ivy, number 14. Shazam, number 3. I'm off Shazam. The first 2 issues were okay, but it's not a book for me, man.
They're resoundingly okay. I mean, it's not something that I don't think I'm going to drop it yet, but it's not something I would full-throatedly recommend either.
Yeah. And then finally, Steelworks, number 4 by, Star Trek alum Dorn. It's amazing.
Way better than I would have ever expected it to be.
Yeah. This is really good. We got Star Trek actors writing comic books. We got Black Eyed Peas writing comic books. They're good. Who's next? Who is next? Jamie Lee Curtis wrote a fucking comic book, and I heard it was pretty good. I didn't read it yet. But, yeah, there you go. There's your DC books for the week. A lot of big debuts, I think, and some okay favorites. But, man, I miss, Nightwing. I miss, Teen Titans, the Titans.
Well, now that we're finally past all the damn Night Terror stuff, those should get back in circulation sometime this month.
Flash.
I think they're going to get that.
Green
Arrow. Get that Night Terror.
Yeah, I mean, I really do feel like DC was really hitting all cylinders for me in a way they haven't been in a very long time. And this Nightwing event just fucking pushed me out of the car and I had to wait 2 months to get back on,
Yeah. Now, hopefully that was by design to give everybody time to catch up with stories, right?
There's no fucking way that's true.
I hope so. Andy, what were you going to say?
No, this gives some people some breathing room after that slog of Night Terrors and this wait to bring back all the big heavy hitters.
Yeah. Cool. All right, moving on to Marvel, House of Ideas, Amazing Spider-Man number 33. It's a Craven story. So take that as you will.
And they're probably trying to build up the hype train for that Craven movie that's coming out, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
When
Black
it comes out.
Panther. Yeah, the new Black Panther book is up to issue 4. Chris Allen, Mac Chater, Evel Ewing writing, and a Deathlock showed up at the end of the last issue. This is weird. It's kind of like T'Challa being a Batman type character in
Oh yeah,
City. It's weird, but it's carrying.
it's fun. Yeah,
Evel Ewing is carrying it.
This is a fun read. It does kind of step away from one of the like core aspects of the Black Panther character, where he has the mantle of a king that he has to wear. But this has been
gone for a minute.
It has, and this is a lot of fun. It is still cool to see like Black Panther just be like hyper prepared, like hyper competent out there, just kicking the shit out of like normal stuff, I guess.
And like pretending to be normal, and like pretending to not be, pretending to just be like a normal guy in some situations, know. I don't know. I really like that street level sort of angle. That it's new, it's fresh. It feels, it feels like that. Anyway, moving on. Doctor Strange number 7, Fantastic Four number 11. This book has just been fantastic. Ryan North, Ivan Coella is back on the book. Man, he's like Ben Grimm's like arguing with like a local dog in this one. I mean, it's just they do this weird down home.
Honestly, that is peak Ben Grimm. I'm looking forward to this.
Peak Ben Grimm, dude, and it's like what? Look, and now the house is like, I don't know if that's a pit. I don't know if that's a hurricane or a tornado taking them to Oz. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I would guess it's a tornado to Oz, seeing as they have the dog.
That'd be a fun angle. They have like a Toto. Yeah. They're in a farmhouse. They could definitely play up that angle.
Yeah, and Ryan North just nailing this book.
This has been a breath of fresh air for one of my favorite teams in Marvel Comics.
Yeah. So this is issue number 11. Issue number 12, in some ways they measure these things, would be 1 year after the Baxter Building, went away through time. I wonder how close we are to getting that, realized.
Using the rubric of like 6 issues has to fit into 2 volumes. We're probably going to get something conclusive at the end of issue 12, right? So
I would think so too. Yeah, I would think so too. But we'll see. Man, in the running for one of the best series of the year is this Wolverine Ghost Rider, because both series are good, but smashing them together the way Ben Percy has done has just been genius. We got the Helverine.
Andy, did you read the last issue of Wolverine that was like part 3 of this?
No, I did not.
Oh man, they get into some brutal shit. Yeah,
it's great, dude. I don't know if you're reading Ghost Rider or Wolverine, but I don't think you'll get as much out of it if you're not reading both of those books. But it's still a fantastic
which you should be.
Ride.
They're both very good.
Yeah, they're both very good. Very good. So yeah, a lot of good art here from Jeff Shaw. So yeah, I'm all over this.
Looks like really great art.
Can't wait for that one. Yeah, a couple of variant covers there. All right, Immortal X-Men number 15. Okay, Fall of X. It's getting kind of old already. It feels like it's going very, very slowly. It seems like, look, again, it seems like we're rehashing things and just trying to level things out after the Hellfire Gala. I'm good. I know what happened. Let's go,
dude. They're not going to fix it in a fucking month. They got to.
I don't want them to fix it, but it just seems like all of the X books since the Hellfire Gala continue to just rehash the same thing that happened. We know the new status quo now.
We've only seen one issue from each of these books. They have to write these from the perspective. They have to write these with the assumption that you're not reading everything else.
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
I hate that. I just want to get the show on the freaking road. Nice quiet council portrait here, though. Love that shit. Anyway, moving on. Magneto number 2. Not really my cup of tea. It's more.
Yeah, it's one of those like time capsule. I decided I'm going to start calling these time capsules, where like it's set in a different era and it's not in current continuity at least. So yeah,
that is a perfect way to put it. Moon Knight 27. Elisa Casa Grande gets a nice Captain America and Moon Knight cover for some reason. So there you go. There, I'm not reading that, so I'm not sure. Scarlet Witch #8 continues that series. I fell off of this as well.
Yeah, I mean,
wasn't.
I like the idea of it, but yeah, it's a crowded market, and something had to get dropped off.
Yeah. The most recent Silk miniseries is up at issue #5. That's out this week as well. Silver
Silk's kind of getting the Shang-Chi treatment, where like she's instead of having like one ongoing, she has like 5 in the last 4 years. You know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's a great character. They keep trying to make her work in other mediums.
She's a cool character, yeah.
And she should. You know, she should. She's great. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy #1. This is a Ron Lim, Lim and Mars. So yeah, it's just like Taylor was talking about. It's one of these time capsule style books. You know, out of I mean, isn't that like?
Yeah, he's hanging out with the original Captain Marvel there. Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, it says something about the Infinity Watch. So that's.
Oh wait, it says it's Genus Veil, but yeah, that's still like some old school shit.
Oh, it's the son. Yeah, it's his son. Yeah. Ooh, that negative space Thanos cover is pretty hot though.
That's pretty sick. I have no idea what this has to do with the Silver Surfer, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know either, but it's cool. Spider-Gwen gets an annual again. This is all the annuals this year at Marvel are Contest of Chaos. Which
they got her squaring off with.
Do not. Who they got her squaring off with? It's that new White Fox.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Asian team.
Oh, is she from that like Korean team. Avengers thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Star Wars #38 is a Dark Droids tie-in. In this one, the droids in Jabba's palace start going crazy. That might be fun to watch. That might be fun, to see that shit happen. And Lando is hanging out with Lobot still. But again, this is all about a robot, sentient something that takes over droids and makes them murder people like a zombie, infestation. But however, Star Wars Dark Droids #2 is coming out, and that is not the correct preview for that.
Not the correct cover.
Oh gosh,
way to go,
thanks
Diamond.
a lot, Diamond.
Diamond failed.
Anyway, yeah, no shit. Anyway, this book is really fun. The first issue was great, so yeah, I can't wait to read the second issue. And then that's about it, except for X-Men #26. Jerry Duggan,
I hear wedding bells.
James
It's time.
Bell.
Here comes the bride.
Yeah.
Well, hope you
bells.
pre-ordered this because you're not going to be able to find this otherwise, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is probably going to sell out very fast. Now they're tying the knot in Iron Man #10, but Emma's mutant family reacts as a surprise news in this. But that cover alone, is going to get people to get it, because I think the other side
people
of the
are
cover
want both
is
halves
Iron
of the
Man
cover.
#10.
Yeah, they're going to want both covers,
Yeah.
so they're going to get this one and then the Iron Man one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Iron Man one's out already. Yeah, and it was fine. It was exactly what you expect. All right, here's some more carnage at the gala, and then broken nose. There we go. That's what I want to talk about. That's what Shadow Cat doing her thing. That's what we want. Yes. So that looks great. That looks like a whole lot of fun. So some basic stuff from Marvel this week, right? No debuts, right? No debuts. No,
not that I'm seeing.
Just a bunch of solid ongoings. Solid ongoings.
Yeah, but there's definitely some good ones. With the X-Men, with the X stuff. Let's just say,
even Wolverine and Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Yep. Wrapping up that.
Yeah. All right, moving on to Dynamite. They don't have much. They do have a new Sheena, Queen of the Jungle book coming out. Always a fan favorite. Wes Clark Jr., Steven DeSouza are writing it with Ediano Silva. That
is a surprisingly restrained cover by Dynamite standards.
Oh, and then look at the next one. The next one will get us kicked off of YouTube. If I
never mind.
Kidding me? Oh, that's a Conan, I think. Take. Who's the damn Conan? Frazetta. I think that's a Frazetta take for Sheena on that one. Anyway, that's all they got this week. Sheena. And a nice green. Nice green blank cover. Cool. That's all they got. Moving on. All right. Keep your eyes open for IDW, Dark Horse, and Image now, because they've all moved into this.
Yeah, it's a real scavenger hunt here,
Yeah. Bad Omens Concrete Jungle is actually a book written about a band, like a new band that I have no idea who it is. Just figured I'd say it. Barnstormers #3, Dark Horse. It's fantastic. It's about an adventuring pilot back in the day doing crazy tricks and having high adventure, dude. It's really fun. It's really fun. If you see something, Andy, let me know, man, because Crusader #1, Crusader #1, Knights Templar doing cool stuff.
Dark Spaces, Good Deeds #4.
Dark Spaces, yeah. This is pretty good. This is IDW, Shay Grayson, Kelsey Ramsey. It's just fun little horror suspense stories. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
fun.
One where
the whole Dark Spaces thing.
Yeah, this is where they're down in Florida, and it's around its 400-year anniversary, and about this one guy who came over, and he was not a really good guy, and now it's the consequences of his actions are coming back to get everybody. So
yeah.
So that's kind of like the premise of this book.
Fun book there. Yeah, Dwelling. Oh no, that's a third printing of Dwellings. Yeah, Godzilla, Best of Mecha Godzilla. That's cool. But Godzilla Here There Be Dragons. Yeah, this is cool. Godzilla and pirates. Back in the day. Don't ask any stupid questions. It don't matter. It's cool.
It's just really Godzilla cool. Doing Godzilla things.
Yeah, with pirates doing pirate things.
Pirates.
Yeah, very good book, man. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Heat Seeker Gun Honey. We got issue #3 coming out. It's fine. It's like a female version of James Bond, who really leans into the whole sexuality thing like James Bond does, to being a badass like James Bond does. I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun. I like to see that weird take, on those kind of tropes applied differently in unique ways. It's fun.
Yeah, it's always good to see that.
Yeah, It Eats What Feeds It #1. This is actually a reprint, but it's a really good book. If you can find that book, you could probably find it in regular,
If you did read the original, this is definitely going to be worth to pick up if you just want the Legacy edition. It's it's going to be a good re-pick up if you have the original. So
yeah,
especially that cover. The cover's a good cover.
I think so too. Yeah. Kill Your Darlings #1 from Image. Ethan S. Parker, Griffin Sheridan, John J. Hill. This sounds like your typical Portal sort of story where a girl has imaginary friends and dreams of imaginary land, but it turns out that it's actually a place.
So
that's really all we know about it. Sorry, say again.
Oh, it's a type of anime where like you go to like a quote-unquote other world, isekai.
Yeah, well, a portal story. Kids walk through a portal and end up
filthy casual, but yeah, okay.
I know. But Andy is going to be reviewing this in the spoiler-free review tomorrow. Are you doing that tomorrow?
I am doing that tomorrow, even though it's first day of school.
Oh, cool. Have you read Kill Your Darlings #1 yet?
Yes, I have.
1-word review teaser for Kill Your Darlings.
Fantasy.
And he said it like you would on like Password,
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Give as much clues as you can in your tone. I love this second cover, man, by Stegman. I just love it. It is so
that
cool.
cover is.
I mean, it's Ryan Stegman. He cover a Korn's Follow the Leader. It looks just like it.
Yeah, that cover basically tells you
that's
the whole
entire
story.
That's the cover to get.
I mean, I'm not trying to not spoiling it, but that's kind of tells you the whole
does
story.
It? Wow.
You already just told us that that's the whole story.
All right, yeah,
man.
check that out. And again, check out.
I'm bad at my job sometimes.
Yeah. Check out Andy's review on the Facebook, on the Outright Geekery Facebook group. Get links to that at outrightgeekery.com. We'll talk about that again by the end of the show. Master of the Universe, Forge of Destiny #1 is a prequel to the Netflix Revelation series. So if you're into that, this is a must read. Dave, I think, was really into that. I, not so much. It's just okay. But yeah. I do want to mention the Mercy Sparks.
It's an easy mark for any of the Masters of the Universe.
Easy mark. Mercy Sparks. Oh shit, she's back. $1.99 special. I actually have like every issue of Mercy Sparks that was ever published. I'm not sure why. I went to like a store, a random comic book shop, and they were having for $20, you can get a short box and fill it up with anything you want. And I was like, okay. So I just threw them $20 and started filling up boxes. And they had every issue of Mercy Spark. So now it's just okay. It's like I'm just a rebel demon, right?
Is this going to
Sort
be
of
one of those
story.
things where like it's like with the big game where like you didn't realize what a big Millar fan you are, and now
Yeah.
you're coming into terms with how big of a Mercy Sparks fan
Mercy
you are?
Sparks fan I am. Yeah.
Everybody's
Got
a
the
Mark
tattoo
Millar fan.
somewhere
They
on
just
you,
don't
yeah.
know it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good though. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's obviously been going a while. Oh shit, she's back. So My Little Pony 16, My Little Pony Camp Big Hoof, number 2. And I think that is about it, even though we're only halfway through. I will mention Parker Girls number 10. That's Terry Moore's most recent book. Very anxious to see what Terry Moore. Parker Girls was good, but it wasn't my favorite. Not by a long shot. Let me see. I don't think there is anything else. Oh, Sacrificers number 2 comes. This is the Rick Remender Image Comics book about. It's a fantasy book, but it has these really giant, glaring tones of what the hell is that? Hunger Games, where someone's got to like go and be slaves to the ruling people. Not a lot on that first issue. A lot of explaining, world building. So I'm hoping issue number 2 is a little bit
There's
better.
Star Trek Defiant number 7, Day of Blood.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've already read it. And it's shocking ending. Shocking.
I have not.
I mean,
I'm kind of keeping that until I can look at it myself. So
it's
like I just want to
shocking.
shocking.
It's shocking. I loved it. I already can see it possibly doing making my top 3 next week. Survival number 5 is over at Dark Horse. It's about a bunch of survivalists who get attacked by, I think it was vampires or zombies or zombie vampires or some shit. I don't know. It's not bad. Swan Songs number 3 is Princess W. Maxwell Prince's book about endings. He had the end of the world. He had the end of life or something. End of a marriage. The third one is the end of the world. The atomic clock hit 0 and the world was forever changed. Here are demolished planets. Would-be Adam and Eve try to create a new Eden in the aftermath, but some things simply weren't meant to be. Look at these pencil colors. I mean, sorry to y'all listen on audio. Check out this book. Felipe Andrade, just a murder in it. I mean, that is just beautiful work.
That's some good art.
Yeah, that is just beautiful work. I love it. Popping some color in there now. Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. And W. Maxwell Prince can do no wrong. I'd buy anything that he ever puts out ever again. I will always buy it. I've never read anything from him that I didn't just adore, Tear Us Apart, number 1.
Apart, number 1, yeah.
Yeah, this is from Dark Horse. In the wilderness, there's a cult. They like pain. They train their children to become assassins. 2 of these children fall in love, leave, and then get chased down by a bunch of trained murderers and assassins. So it sounds cool. That's a fun little premise, right? Setting up for adventure. But I'm still not sold on it. I'm going to definitely read it and give it a chance. Faux show. That's Jay Baruchel and Alessandro Michelli doing the work on that book there. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else, dude. I don't think I have anything else on this. It's a huge list this week. Oh, there's Weird Work, by Shaky Kane. And then a new Zorro book. So yeah, a lot of good stuff to look out for this week. Man, I'm not even sure what. I mean, Star Trek for sure because I've already read it. I know it's outrageous. X-Men 26 looks cool. The Dark Droids thing, is going to be fun. But
looking forward to that final
nothing
issue
new,
of
man.
Wolverine and Ghost Rider.
Sure. Right.
Glad to be getting back onto some of the DC books. Looks like Batman's starting up this week.
Yeah, Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. Yeah, that's
Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
that's the new thing I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, awesome. Well, that's us, y'all. We did it. We appreciate everybody hanging out, having a good time with us.
Little labor as possible today.
Yeah, right. Come back. Man, I got a sneeze in me. I'm trying to stave it off. Come back next week.
On Labor Day of all day, you fucking like shelled out for the corporate,
Yeah, I know. I did. I know. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow like Scrooge does. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We love you guys. We appreciate it. Keep coming back. Check out the bullies. Go to outrightgeekery.com, all that fun stuff. But most of all, thanks to these two guys. Man, where's the button? Thanks to these two guys for hanging out with this guy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Yes, as little work.
As is the true Labor Day spirit. You work hard enough
right.
every other little day.
Labor Day.
I put it-
Every other show. We're doing quarter ass today.
Thanks, Jeff.